Hello my friends, welcome back to the 7-day Simplify Your Life Challenge. I'm so happy to see you here again, and today's theme is going to be focus. If you've started at day 1 and you are here at day 5, that's amazing, you're doing awesome. And yesterday we focused on simplifying. Today we're gonna narrow down a bit more into what it is that we choose to care about in life. So what it is that we choose to focus on and make important to us. If these are things that we actually still care about and that we still are excited about, or if perhaps there are some things that we thought we should care about but are actually not bringing us any lasting value anymore. As always, the links to the free PDF workbook and the entire playlist of this series can be found in the description box below. So if this is the first video of this series that you are watching, I recommend downloading your free workbook and starting at day 1. So now let's dive into today's video. We live in a very goal or result-oriented society, and we get told about all of these different things that we should care about and find important and spend our time on, and we need to find balance and juggle all of these different kind of aspects of life, and that can feel pretty overwhelming sometimes. I know for me in the past, I definitely found it very easy to lose focus sometimes because of all of these different things that I had to care about. So having lots of friends, or going out to the gym every day, or starting a side hustle project, having a perfect home, saving money for the future, but also spending it on myself because I needed to treat myself because that's what we are supposed to do apparently, and so many other things. Having lots of different goals to work on in life might seem very productive, but it is also cluttering up our mental space, and it's easy to feel that we do not have the time or energy or space to just be and enjoy our time. We always need to work towards something, this idea of self-optimization, that we always need to improve ourselves and become better versions of ourselves. Working on our goals can be a great and wonderful thing when done intentionally and mindfully. But the downside is that it can bring us into a state of living in the future, always anticipating the next step or the next milestone, and we can only be satisfied and confident if we've achieved what we think we should achieve. It's easy to feel a constant pressure to succeed and to lose sight of what it's actually about, because in the end, isn't the ultimate objective of working on our goals that they add to our happiness? Today's exercise is actually one of my favorites because you get to choose what you want to care about in your life from now on, from today. And not because others say that you should, or you feel that society says that you should, but simply because it feels right for you. And not only the things that you want to care about from now on, but also the things that you would perhaps not want to care about anymore, or at least as much. So grab your copy of the PDF workbook to answer the questions and the prompts that go with today's exercise. And these will help you to identify first the things that you're currently working on in your life, the goals or the things that you should care about, whether that is consciously or subconsciously, and then also identify which of them are still actively bringing you value and which of them you would like to partially or entirely start to let go of. If you would like some help with answering these questions, here are a few prompts to help you get the inspiration flowing. What things would you like to experience if you had absolutely no fear? If money was not an issue, what would your life look like? What makes you feel good when you're doing it? What is it you admire in other people? How would you want to develop yourself personally? If everyone thought you were perfect as you are right now, what would you focus on to make you happy? Working on our goals and being very intentional with what we want to care about in life and how we want to grow and develop as people can be a wonderful thing. But I also think that if we have too much of them, and if we let our attention just kind of spread out over all of these different things, all of these different balls that we need to juggle and keep in the air at the same time, it becomes very difficult to actually achieve our goals. So that is why focus is so important. You don't have to be good at everything. You do not have to be everything to everyone. You actually get to decide what you find worth your time, effort, and energy. We only have 24 hours in a day, and by prioritizing and simplifying and focusing, we can be so much more intentional with our precious time. Letting go of goals that no longer serve you is an act of great strength and courage. So choose what matters to you and focus on that. I wish you lots of luck with today's exercise, and if you already know something that you would like to stop caring about, I would love to hear that in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me again and for being part of this challenge. You are doing amazing, and I would love to see you again tomorrow for day 6. Bye bye.